Okay, so I feel like the first at least 2 full years, a lot of everything you guys did was through a shade finder, like sending people to a quiz and asking them some questions, collecting their email. And then I remember hearing that, like let's say my skin tone's brown. I would only ever get email creative with brown colored skincare, and I would only ever see a brown colored pigment in the subject line. Is that true?
Not entirely. I think the first part is true. Still, most of our spend goes through quizzes. So like our top products like Miracle Balm and Foundation, where it's appropriate, goes through quizzes. And we try to personalize like the results to those and as much of that flow as possible, the automations. Yeah. But I wouldn't say we like do that much segmentation on the other stuff.
Why do you think a crazy amount?
Yeah. We just don't. We have one person running email. We just don't have the time. I don't even know how effective it would be. Like if it would be worth the time.
Why do you think the quiz works so well, though? Because for so many people, the quiz funnel just doesn't work. And it's because it's like somebody just sees your ad while they're trying to watch a funny video. And then now you're asking them to do more work. But you guys have been insanely successful with this, whereas I'd say 95% of brands just don't.
I think we're probably just in like the perfect category where it makes sense. Like 2% of beauty purchases happen online in general, right? Like the number one biggest, and this will be a good segue into Black Friday, but the number one biggest objection is always, how do I find my shade? How do I know if it's the right color for me? And so that's really just how we position it. We don't really talk about the quiz that much like in ads. So we send to a landing page, either a listicle or what we call a Trojan horse. It's got like all of the information on the product. And the call to action is just choose your shade. And so it's a quiz that just kind of gives them their shade. So I think it just really helps to understand, their biggest objection, which is, how do I know what shade is right for me? Obviously, we collect email. We make it optional, but we still collect a ton of email. So there's a ton of value, and also the first party data. We're not like in Il Maquillage. We don't have like a data team or anything like that. So I'm not saying we're leveraging it to that potential, but we still use a lot of the data to help us learn as well as to personalize things somewhat. But I think it's just a shade finding component.